The person I'm looking for doesn't just fit a job description, they fit a personality.
Originating from deep inside the Rocky Mountains, transported through the power of the internet, and arriving inside your tiny earbuds. It's the Appraiser Coach Podcast.
Minisode.
I don't know if you've noticed, I've noticed lots of help wanted signs out there. Everybody is looking for someone to fill a job position. What makes you stand out above your competition? Why would someone want to work for you over someone else? I'm going to share with you a couple of ideas today in this quick mini-sode that I hope will be of help to you. But first, I want to pause here, remind you, of course, we're sponsored by ANow Software. ANow is helping appraisers across the world. I mean, we're talking international. I was on the line this morning with one of my students in Canada who uses ANow Software. So they are an international company helping appraisers to run their business better. Check them out by going to anow.com. That's anow.com. All right, folks, we are in the process at our local branch of finding a new customer service rep. Kate is leaving us. We love you, Kate. God bless you. You have truly served us well. It's the second time Kate's worked for us. She worked for us, and then she had a little sabbatical for a while as she was doing some other things with her life, and then came back to us, thankfully. Unthankfully, she didn't last. She's got a better job offer out there, and we wish her all the best. But, you know, we're in this process of being back in the help wanted realm. And, you drive around, you look at all the help wanted signs. It can be a little bit frustrating, and it can be a little bit overwhelming, discouraging. There's a lot of people out there looking for work, and not as many people out there looking to work, if that makes sense. A lot of employers wanting employees, not a lot of employees wanting employers. The question is, how do you stand out above the crowd? How do you, as an employer, find opportunities where you really are competing with everybody else? Well, I have an idea, and this is something that has worked well for us in the past. I don't know whether or not it will work currently. Currently, I just put this ad out on Indeed and on local Facebook pages. I just want to share with you this ad because I think it teaches a bigger principle. The principle is this, folks. When it comes to looking for work, or looking for workers, I guess is a better way to put that, it's very easy to slip into the old professional ad, right? The old professional, it looks like everybody else. We're looking for a customer service representative. Here's the pay. Here's the job. Here's the boring, right? Now, I think there's a fear of going too far to the other side, okay, that you get a little too lax, and maybe, I hope I've not gone that far. But I just want to share with you an example. This is not, the exact ad I've always sent out, but this is an example of an ad that I have put out to find a customer service representative. Now, I want to make it clear up front that I'm advertising for somebody that I hope is a little different. I'm advertising for a CSR, customer service rep. For me, a customer service rep is the face of the company. I've spoken on this microphone before about what I call the Arnold Palmer effect, and that is my approach to customer service in our office is a nice mixture of professional and friendly. And if you go to the Arnold Palmer, not player, but drink, you know that it's about a good one. By the way, restaurateurs, people, don't do half and half. That's what they say. It's gross. Okay. The perfect Arnold Palmer is about 3/4 iced tea and about 1/4 of lemonade. Okay, just enough sweet to sweeten it up. And that's the approach that I like my customer service representative, those who answer phones, those who schedule, those who interact with the public and with my clients. I want them to be professional, yes, but I don't want them to be stiff, if you know what I mean. I want them to be professional, but I also want them to be friendly, and I don't want them to be too friendly. You got 3/4 friendly and 1/4 professional, you got a bad mix. Okay, way too sweet, if you will. But I'm trying to find somebody that kind of has that, I don't know, different way of looking at the world that is pleasant to speak to, but yet gets things done. I think that the type of ad that you put out attracts a certain person or people. I hope that's the case. Okay, I'm just going to read to you my ad, and then we're going to talk about it when we get back from the break. Here we go. As you can imagine, and I'm reading from the ad, as you can imagine, we get lots of resumes. Many of these are ho-hum. We are not hiring ho-hum. So in order to help us determine who is really interested in this amazing opportunity, we need to see the word rock star in the subject line of your submittal. This is very important, and only those who follow this simple instruction will be looked at. Looking for a career and not just another job? Want to be appreciated by a team of professionals who also see and reward the value you bring to the table. Are you ready to be in a profession where you can be the superstar and are rewarded for your talents and dedication? This might be the career you are looking for. We are looking for someone who has super powerful communication skills, who is also a great mixture of professional yet personable. Are you well presented, extroverted, have a good phone smile, and are able to be authentic with others, blah, 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 blah. And we go on and on and on. In fact, in the next paragraph, you will be the face of the company. You will be the one who people will say, dang, that person is a rock star. Now, I think you get the point, I hope. This is a little different ad that I'm putting out there. Now, folks, I don't necessarily think that I would put this ad out for a, data entry person, right? But remember what I'm looking for. The person I'm looking for doesn't just fit a job description. They fit a personality. All right. I want to talk about what that means and how you can attract that type of person in your business when we get back from the break. First, I want to pause and remind you, we are sponsored by ANOW software. ANOW, of course, is, it's a management software for your appraisal orders. In other words, you can go in at any time and you can check the status of an order. You get a call from, ABC, AMC and says, hey, what's going on with 123 Any Street? Within about 2 seconds, you can say, oh, yeah, we're actually waiting for a call back from the realtor right now. Okay. Why? Because you keep notes, because you keep a calendar, because you keep tasks. You know when it goes from one to the other to the other. You can keep track of all your stats. And that really brings me to the next point, folks. It keeps track of your business. That means you know your numbers, you know your volume, you know your average fee, you know which clients are giving you the most work, which clients are giving you the least work, you know which clients gave you tons of work last year and didn't this year, so you can reach out to them and touch them and say, hey, what gives? This is the type of program that it'll put a jetpack on the back of your appraisal business. It's ANOW software. You can learn out more by going to anow.com. It's ANOW.com. All right, folks, welcome back to this mini-sode. I've been trying to keep these mini-sodes short. Sometimes I don't always succeed, but we'll see if we can keep this under 2 minutes. I just want to bring it all home for just a moment. The ad that I read to you before the break, I hope gave you a little bit of an inkling of what I'm looking for, right? I want you to put yourself in the shoes of an individual who is reading this ad. It's much different. I hope you notice that, much different than the typical ads that they're going to be seeing. Remember, they're not looking for a job in an appraisal company, right? They're looking for a job. And they may specifically be looking for a customer service job, but they're not necessarily looking for this customer service job. I don't know. You tell me. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Does this ad stand out? I can tell you we've had great success with this ad in the past. Hasn't always worked perfectly, but it seems to kind of, weed out the individual that we're not looking for, the one that is very technical, very by the book, very robotic on the phone. We want somebody who is professional, but we also want somebody who is friendly. You can find that person too. It all depends on your reach, what you're fishing with, if you will, and it all starts with the ad. Thank you for joining me today, folks. Love to invite you out to a future mastermind. I don't know if you knew this, but I invite anyone to attend their first mastermind absolutely free. We've got them across the country: DC, Chicago, Nashville, Dallas, Salt Lake, LA, online. You're welcome to attend any of those masterminds and see what it's all about. Not just look, but participate. We would love to have you at our next one. Reach out to me, please, at theappraisercoach.com.
You've been listening to the Appraiser Coach podcast with Dustin Harris. If you like what you hear, please give us a 5-star rating and post a short review on iTunes. For more in-depth insider information on how you can make more money as a real estate appraiser, visit theappraisercoach.com and sign up for the All-Star team today. Thanks for joining us. And now, get out there and create some value.